Neer dosas with veg paya. This is a match made in heaven, and today I'm going to show you how I prepared this veg paya. Very easy, very flavorful, and it will totally amazing. Vegetable paya or an empty salna, all of it is the same curry, and I'm going to show you today how to prepare it very easily. So these are all the tadka ingredients which will be roasted and ground into a smooth paste. Now here I have 1 bay leaf, 1 star anise, about 3 to 4 cloves, 3 cardamom, Marathi mogu, I don't know the English name for this, about 2-inch piece of cinnamon, some stone flour which is called as kalpasi, a teaspoon each of fennel seeds and khaskhas, poppy seeds. Once these are roasted, I'm just going to use 1 spoon of oil and roast it all up. After that, I'm going to add all of these cashew nuts, potukadalai which is Dalia, some raw peanuts and about 1/3 cup of coconut. After that, we will add the onions, green chilies and coriander. Roast it just till the onions are just about half done. The coconut should lose its moisture, and we'll take it all out in a mixie jar. About a teaspoon of oil here, add the whole spices, and I'll add the fennel seeds and poppy seeds towards the end. These ingredients till the moisture in the coconut is gone. Will take just about few minutes, probably about a minute or two, and at this time I'm going to add the green chilies, onion and coriander. Just roast it up for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to take it all out in the mixie jar. For this paste I'm using sambar onions which came frozen. But if you don't have it, you can use shallots, or if you can't find shallots, just use a regular onion. Just slice it up and follow the same process. Now I'm going to just add about half a cup of water and grind it into a smooth paste. Made it as a smooth paste, so make sure that you add just enough water and make it into this texture. You have to make sure it's a nice smooth paste. If you keep it coarse, the texture of the gravy will differ. So make sure on this. Let's start preparing the veg paya. I've already chopped 1 onion, 2 tomatoes and a little bit of pudina leaves, mint leaves. I have some ginger garlic paste. Now I'm going to prepare this in the pressure cooker, and I've taken it and it's heating up. Here about 5 tablespoons of oil. I'm using sunflower oil today. And for tadka, I have these ingredients here. I have 1 bay leaf, about 3-inch piece of cinnamon, couple of cardamom seeds and pods, few cloves and some stone flour which is called as kalpasi. Add all of them to the warming oil, and never add it when the oil is very hot, otherwise it will all burn. So let the whole spices infuse their flavor in the oil as it is heating up. And I'll add about 1 teaspoon of salt after all this is done. After adding the onions, make sure to add about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. This will help the onions cook down and start to caramelize. Along with the salt, add the pudina leaf so it infuses its flavors in the oil, and this dish will be very, very fragrant and flavorful. Once you see that the onions are caramelizing, add about 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Mix it well and just saute it for about a minute and add the tomato. Cover and cook till the tomatoes are nice and soft. As they are cooking, let's just measure out some spices. Here is about 1.5 tablespoons of coriander seed, tablespoonful of chili powder, just about 1/8 teaspoon of tomatoes are soft. Now I'm going to add all the spices. Here goes all the spices. And along with this, I have cut 1 potato. It's totally optional if you don't want to add any vegetables. If you add chicken here, it will become a chicken paya. If you add cooked mutton, it will become a mutton paya. But I'm making a vegetarian version today. So mix all this well. I'm going to add just 1 potato, just so that it's not very plain Jane. So I want to add potato. You can add peas, carrots, cauliflower, anything. But when you add too much, it becomes like a vegetable kurma. So for a paya, it should have a nice gravy, a luscious gravy, be prepared for a vegetarian. This has to be well flavored, heavily spiced, which is why I'm using the whole spices, which gives out a lot of taste and flavor to this dish. So here I'm going to add one potato. Since we are cooking in pressure cooker, I'm not going to saute the potatoes too long. Yeah, the masala is as it is very well cooked. You can see the oil separating on the sides right there. Now here comes our very flavorful masala which we ground. Now add this masala in here. I'm going to use about a cup and a half of nice and warm water to rinse the jar and add everything in here. Nothing goes wasted. So mix it well. Now in this paste we have added a lot of cashew nuts, poppy seeds, coconut, as well as potukadalai, which is Dalia. Now all those are thickening agents. Now if you see the gravy right now, it is nice, but I need it to be a little bit more diluted, because as it cooks and the cashew nut and all the thickening agents that we added will cook, it will become a very thick gravy. So keep it diluted. So I'll show you the consistency in which I'm going to put it under pressure cook. It should be like this, and this is perfect. Taste for salt, and then I'm going to close the lid and take about 2 pressure whistles, and when I open, it will be perfect. The oil would just separate and be on top, giving it the luscious texture that we go after. Now if in case you're preparing this in the Instapot, which is fine, just close the lid and put it under pressure cook mode for 4 minutes. Or if you're cooking it open, just make sure you keep it on a medium low flame and cook it till the oil separates on top. So mix it. The whistle has settled and I'm going to open it up. The gravy has come out perfectly. Garnish with a lot of coriander and mint leaves to enhance the flavor, and turn it off. This is perfect. It goes excellent with dosas, appams, idiyappams, parathas and naan. This is not a gravy to be mixed with rice and had. Today I'm going to serve it with neer dosas. This is a perfect combination and I totally love it. So try this recipe, like and subscribe my channel, and let me know how this turned out for you.